and I really wasn't expecting it to be so good. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna film myself reading this week because why not? I'm trying to get back into reading because I feel like lately I just have been reading very slow. It takes me like 2 weeks to finish a book, and then I'll go days without reading a book, and then I'll start another book, but it'll take me another 2 weeks to finish that book. And it's summer, so I feel like I have a lot of time, but I'm just not using it to read. So I don't know where I was going with that, but hopefully I can read a good bit this week. It's already like 7:30 and I really just want to spend the whole night reading. My current read is Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I started this like 2 or 3 days ago, I think, and I'm on chapter 14. So far I'm really liking it. It's cute, little small town romance, small town guy, big city girl. Basically she finds herself having a one night stand with him, and then it kind of just goes from there. But yeah, so far I'm liking it. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but like they're cute. I'm gonna read a little more. I want to try to read like 100 pages today. That's like my unofficial goal, just to read 100 pages a day. Hopefully I will for the sake of this video, but I'm not gonna keep any promises. But yeah, I'm gonna keep reading this. Okay guys, I've been reading on and off for the past few hours. I'm back in my bed. I know it looks like I've been in my bed this whole time, but I haven't. I'm a little over halfway. I'm on chapter 24. Nothing crazy's happened, but I just thought I'd give a little update since I'm halfway. I'm still enjoying it very much. It's still very cute. As I said, it's a small town romance, big city girl, small town guy. The girl is actually a doctor, and her family's like doctor royalty. She kind of reminds me, like kind of but not really, like her vibe I guess, of Addison Montgomery. If you've ever watched Grey's Anatomy, that's kind of who I'm getting from her. Not like personality wise, just like the fact that they both come from powerful doctor families. At least I'm pretty sure Addison came from a powerful doctor family. I haven't watched Grey's Anatomy in a minute, but I remember her family being a big deal in the doctor world. So that's kind of who she reminds me of. And the guy, Daniel, very cute. He's just like your hot, average small town guy, you know? At this point, they're not really together, but they're getting there. Alexis has some stuff to work out that I'm just like, girl, not that it's really her fault, but like, I don't know. Alexis has some stuff to deal with. I mean, they both have stuff to deal with, but Alexis really has stuff to deal with. That's like kind of keeping them from being together. But it's cute. Like, that's all I have to say about this book. I feel like I haven't read a cute romance like this in a hot minute. I think it's gonna be like a 4.5. Maybe it has potential to be a 5-star, but I think it really has to end on a banger in order for it to be a 5-star. But like, I'm for real enjoying this. Anyways, it's midnight. I'm probably gonna read like a few more chapters, but I don't want to stay up too late, but we will see. Tell me why this font is different from this font. Look at that. And then look at this. Is that different, or am I just like tripping? Like, this one's bolder. Oh my god. No, I'm not tripping. I don't know why, but that just makes me uncomfortable. Guys, I'm stressed. Oh my god. Oh my god. If you've read this book, the big moment when like the bomb drops, I was literally just sitting here reading without the camera off, and I had to get up. I had to get up and walk around for a minute because that's how... Daniel, I love him. And Alexis, I love her, but she needs to get her together. She needs to get her stuff together. Like, I don't like how she's handling this. Like, be a big girl. If you know, you know, but literally be a big girl. That's all I gotta say. I love this. I'm at the epilogue. Oh my god, that was so good. I did not expect to like it that much. This is literally one of the cutest books I've ever read. Like, I don't think I can get over it. I'm giving it a 4.5 because I really liked it. I will say Alexis like kind of got on my nerves, especially like near the end, because she cared too much about what people thought. That's like kind of what the whole book is, I guess, and her figuring out how to not care about what people think. She cared so much about like what all these people thought, and it just got on my nerves at times. But I mean, I understand why she was like that, and it was also like for the plot, but that got on my nerves. So I think that's the only reason why I can't give it a 5 stars, because I was low-key aggravated at her. But it's not even like I was aggravated, it was just like, girl, come on. But at the end, everything worked out, so it's good. But if you haven't read this book, read this book. It was really good. It was what's it called? Reverse age gap, which, I mean, you don't even notice, but reverse age gap, small town boy, big city girl, takes place in the small town. I think those are like the main points. But if you haven't read this book, read it. Like, I have been putting off reading this book for a while. Like, I've always known it was popular, and I've always heard good things about it. I don't know why, I just never gravitated towards it, but now all of a sudden I just wanted to read it. So I read it, and I loved it. Now I don't know what to do. I don't know if I want to start another book. Usually when I finish a book, I like to like sit on it for like a day or two, but like for the sake of this video, I don't want to do that. So maybe I'll start a book later tonight. I'm kind of tired. I don't know, I might take a nap or something. But I'll see you whenever I read my next book. It's actually finna be like the next day because it's 11:50 at night. So yeah, I haven't read all day because I've just been busy. This video is probably boring because literally all I do is read in my room, but literally that's like the only time I have to read, whenever I'm just alone in my room. That's like the reality of it, but we're still going. But it's time to pick a new read. I have some options, but I think I know what I want to read, but I'll show y'all my options. So my first option is Finale. It's the third and final book in the Caravel trilogy. I read the first 2 books back to back, literally like a week or 2 ago, and I felt like I just needed a break from this world. So I finished the second book and I was just like, yeah, I need a break. And then I read Part of Your World, and my plan was to read Part of Your World and then read Finale. But the thing is, this book is kind of thick. Like, it's close to 500 pages. It's like 470. I can tell you right now, it's gonna take me like a week to read this, because first of all, it's kind of longer, and then second of all, it's fantasy, so you kind of gotta really pay attention. I want to finish another book before I'm done filming this video, and I just know it's gonna take me more than like 3 or 4 days to read this book, so I think I'm gonna save this for later. Okay, and then I was thinking Hothouse Flower by Kristen and Becca Ritchie. I've had this book on my shelf for a few weeks now, actually, and I'm so excited to read it. If you don't know, this book is, I think, the 5th book in the Addicted Calloway Sister series, and I'm definitely like itching to get back into the whole world. But again, this book is like 500 pages long, and I mean, I don't think it'll take me that long to read this book because I'm very interested. Like, I'm very intrigued. Like, I am probably gonna want to binge it, but I want to take my time with this book because a lot of people say this is their favorite book in the series. So I want to take my time. I definitely want to annotate it, and I want to be fully there and enjoy every single moment. So I don't know, I feel like I just need to save this, you know? So yeah, we're saving this for later too. And then let's see, I love how you can't see my little stack that I have going on. I have Shatter Me. I'm excited to get into this book. I'm excited to get into this series. Like, it's a shorter book. I definitely think I'm gonna fly through it, and I just want to see what the hype is. But I don't know if I want to start another series right now. I'm in the middle of so many series. As you can see, like, these 2 books are part of a series, and I'm in the middle of a few other series that I'm really trying to get through. I don't know why, I just don't like being in the middle of so many series, especially when I'm in the middle like of a series that I've started so long ago but I just haven't finished. So even though I think this book would be a quick read, I want to save it. And then I have Wrecked by Lauren Asher. I think this is the book I'm gonna read. I'm kind of in the mood for like a Lauren Asher type book. If you read Lauren Asher, you know. Honestly, that's kind of like my main reason. I'm just like in the mood for a book like that. I already know the guy this is about, and so far I think I'm the most excited to read about him. I don't know why, but I have such high hopes for this book. I don't know, which I feel like is weird because I never hear people talk about this book. If you don't know, this is part of the Dirty Air series. It's the 3rd book in the series, and the Dirty Air series is about F1 racers. So he's an F1 racer. Lately, I have been seeing so much F1 stuff. I'm not in the F1 world. I don't know anything about F1, but I keep seeing F1 just pop up like on my Instagram, and I feel like seeing all of that has gotten me in the mood to read an F1 book. So yeah, I'm just in the mood. Okay, let's just read this. These pages are so cool. I don't know why, I just think it's cool when the pages are dark like this. y'all. Literally, I'm on like the second page. Tell me why I predicted something that was gonna happen and it happened, and literally it still shocked me. What? Now I'm upset. Like, I know it doesn't seem like I'm very upset, but I am. And I could cry. Oh my god, stop. This is so sad. Oh my god. This poor girl. I'm not trying to be spoilery, like, just know this is sad and I could cry. This is not what I was expecting. I thought it was gonna be more happy. Okay, a few things. I have a new little friend right here, which is nice. We're gonna name her Sally. I'm by the window, and I don't know if you can hear, but there's crickets just living their life outside. And I also lost a nail, so let's act like I didn't. But I did read. So far, I've read 100 pages today. Honestly, I haven't really done anything today, but I didn't start reading this until like 7 o'clock. I do think I could have finished this book if I just read all day, but I didn't. I'm on chapter 18. So I'm making good progress. So far, I'm really liking it. Basically, what's going on, I don't know, there's a lot going on. So we got Jax, he's an F1 racer, and then Elena is a PR person, agent, rep, whatever. And so she has to represent Jax because Jax is constantly getting into trouble. So his management is like, we're hiring her to keep an eye on you so you don't mess up your image even more than you already have, because he's been doing dumb stuff and people are talking about him in a bad way. He has a bad rep. So Elena is trying to fix his image, but dude has some issues, let's just say that. It touches a lot on anxiety. I don't want to say it's sad, but it does have more emotional parts to it. But so far it's good. I'm liking it. I don't know if this could be a 5-star, probably like a 4.5. I'm feeling, maybe, we'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna read anymore before I go to sleep. I kind of want to, because there's a lot of stuff that needs to be revealed and I just want to see it get revealed, you know? But yeah, I might read like 1 or 2 more chapters and then go to sleep because it's like midnight. Once again, it's the middle of the night and I'm talking about books. It's 11:30 and I just finished this. Let's rate it. I seriously don't know because it was really good. I try not to get too picky about my ratings, but I can't help it. Like, I always end up getting picky. It's not a 5-star. If it was a 5-star, like, I would automatically know, like, oh, it's a 5-star. Like, I wouldn't have to think about it, you know? So I'm thinking 4.5, but I think I liked it better than a 4.5. Like, I can't tell how much I liked it. Like, I really liked it, but like, did I really like it enough to give it like a 4.7, which in hindsight isn't that big of a difference compared to 4.5, but you know, when you're rating books, it's different. And then on top of that, like, I'm probably the only person who does this, or maybe I'm not, I don't know. Whenever I'm rating books, I compare them to like other books that I've read. So for instance, Part of Your World that I just read, I gave it a 4.5. If I give this a 4.5, will that make sense? Because like, in theory, I like them both the same, but did I really like them both the same? But also, like, they were very different. Like, yes, they're both romance books, but they both touch on different things. I just don't know. I'm being so picky. Right now, I'm just gonna say 4.5. Obviously, I could change it. I might not change it. I don't know. But you get the gist. It was really good. I don't know if I've even explained what this book is about. I think I explained it. Did I explain it yesterday? I really don't know. But we have F1 racer Jax, he's like bad boy type. And then we have Elena, his PR person, because he's been getting into trouble. So we need to fix his reputation, and that's what Elena is here for. And things get spicy, but both of them have trauma that just make this relationship difficult. So it's mainly Jax's trauma. Elena has trauma, but it doesn't really affect the relationship. Jax's issues affect the relationship. Lots of talk on anxiety. It was like very sad, which I was not expecting. As you saw when I first started reading it, like from the jump, it was sad. And like near the end, if only I like got my reaction on camera. I was too immersed in the moment to think about recording, but I was tearing up like a lot, and I had to like take breaks and just like compose myself, because I was like, no, I cannot be crying right now, because I had mascara on at the time. But very emotional. I guess this is like considered enemies to lovers, but but I mean, they're not really enemies. They're just not friends at the beginning. Like, I don't know. The guy's British, has tattoos, F1 racer. It's emotional. There was some spice. What more could you want? This was so good. Okay, I'm giving it a 4.6. I changed my mind. It's a 4.6. Like, this was just so good, and I really wasn't expecting it to be so good. And then, like, you get the other characters from the other books because it's the third book in the series. I definitely recommend this. This is for sure the best book in the series. I guess you could read it as a standalone, but I feel like that's just not as fun. I'm done. I'm going to sleep because it's like midnight. So I didn't read on Saturday, so this is the end of the video. I added up all the pages, and if my calculations are correct, I read 699 pages. I've never actually calculated how much I typically read in a week, so this video was really fun for me to do. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see more from me, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope the rest of your day is amazing, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye! Guys, I just woke up from a nap.